should start right now.
Oh, wait a minute. It's got to be practical. It costs a lot of money to have a baby, Greg.
No, look, we'll manage just fine. We've got the steam pit now. We've got my job at the bulletin. And I'm going to get my trust fund real smooth.
And we've got each other.
That's right. So let's start. Right now.
Now?
Unless you have any objections. Do you? The pillows. Come on.
Coming! Oh, Johnny, thank heaven you're here.
Well, what's up? What's happening?
Everything. I don't know what to do. It hit me all of a sudden like...
What?
I can't eat. I can't sleep.
Wait. Calm down. Tell me what you're talking about, okay?
It's happened.
What?
I'm in love.
You're in love? With who?
The most beautiful hunk in the whole world. Bob, Georgia, and since you're my best friend, I had to come over and tell you right away.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, it's so terrific.
Not exactly terrific.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I'm madly in love with him, but
Yeah?
he doesn't even know I exist. So that's what I have to talk to you about. How do I get him to notice me?
That's going to be a problem. I mean, for one thing, you are in high school still, and he's going to be, what, a sophomore next year? And he's on the football team to boot.
But I have to try, so advise me.
Well, if you're really serious about it, you follow my example.
What?
No, you got to be more aggressive. I mean, you gotta form a plan in your mind, right? Just like a game plan, and then go for it. Just all out.
You make it sound so unromantic.
It doesn't have to be. Let's see, what could you do? I know. Get him to teach you how to swim. I mean, then you'll be together all the time, right? Touchy, all that.
Swim?
Yeah.
What good is that going to do? Oh, anyway, why am I asking you? You've lost Tad completely.
That's what you think. I have been getting a game plan of my own together. And I am going to get Tad Martin back.
Ted, you gotta hang in there. I know you can win Hillary back. Bull. Hillary's the only girl I ever cared about, and I've lost her for good. As far as I'm concerned, I'm terminal. Oh, come on, I don't want to hear that. Knock it off. It's true. I didn't even know a person could feel this way. I don't understand you. I thought you were the guy who could love him and leave him. Oh, I love Hillary Wilson. I told myself on the third rail for another chance.
Hi, Dad. Want me to get your usual?
Yeah, give me some scotch.
All right, then.
So what happened at Jenny's lunch? Disaster. Utter pandemonium. Hillary showed up, got ticked off because she found out she was set up. And to make matters worse, Liza beamed in on a broomstick and started to go after me. What did she say? Everything, the usual, like, I'm only after one thing and I'm slime and... You can always count on Liza. Yeah. Well, Hillary got an earful and took off. What's your next move, guy? I don't have one. I'm tired, I'm played out. Well, you got my sympathy, Tadpole. I mean, you messed up this juicy, nice situation with Dottie, and now you've lost Hillary. I know. I'm a total wipeout. What can I say? A zero, a zip, a cipher. I'm a wasted case, and I'm not even 21 yet.
All right, now, easy does it. Easy.
Could you prop my head up there a little bit,
Yes,
please?
of course. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
How did things go down in X-ray?
I'm waiting for Chuck to come back with the results.
How do you feel?
A little sore.
Well, I warned you.
Nobody blames you, bro.
My conscience is clear, Tom. I told you Adam Chandler was unpredictable. I told you he was out to get you.
Well, he almost did.
You should have been more careful. You know that. How did it happen?
I was driving down the highway minding my own business when some jerk forced me off the road. That was it.
You're very lucky. If it had been a couple of yards further down the road, you would have gone off in deep water.
Are you glad I'm okay?
I'm glad you're not dead, if that's what you mean.
You're all heart.
Look, I did what I could. I went over to Adam Chandler's to try and calm him down.
What'd you tell him?
Well, I wanted to try and convince him that what happened between you and Erica didn't mean anything, and that he shouldn't be as upset as he was.
You were really going to tell him that?
Well, that's what I said, didn't I?
And you finally realized the truth. Well, maybe there's a chance that we can get back together.
That Adam did it.
Well, no hard proof if that's what you're talking about. Tom didn't see the guy's face.
I'm sure he did. This time, the police must be called in.
Well, no, even if they suspect him, they can't trace it to him. The order's probably changed hands 12 times, and the guy that drove the car is probably on a plane.
Well, what about Erica? What's he going to do to her?
All right. Why don't you just not panic, okay? Erica's his wife. He loves her. He's not going to do anything foolish with her.
Oh, he's a fool and worse. Now that he knows what's happened, heaven knows what he's going to do. We have to warn Erica.
I already did. I already called over there. She said everything was okay.
But how can you be sure?
Well, because Adam answered the phone when I told him I wanted to speak to Erica. He put her on right away.
And you were able to warn her?
I told her everything I knew. She kept her head. She said everything was under control.
That's not good enough for me. I have to call Erica myself.
Chandler residence, hello.
Mrs. Jaeger, this is Mona Tyler. May I please speak to my daughter?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Tyler. That's not possible.
Look, you're right. It didn't mean a thing. Please, can't we maybe start over?
Tom, no.
But you just said.
I know what I said. I don't want to feel responsible for something happening to you because of Adam Chandler.
But you meant what you said.
Look what happened between you and Erica. It's not a capital crime. I mean, you shouldn't have to pay for it with your life, but as far as I'm concerned, it was unforgivable.
No, I don't buy that. You went to Adam Chandler because you still care.
I would have done it for anybody.
But you did it for me.
Tom, we're not getting back together.
What do you raise my hopes for? Just to kick me in the teeth?
Oh, hi, Bud. Hello, Tom. Well, got some good news for you. What's the matter? Did you want to hear about the news?
What is it, Chuck?
Well, the x-rays came back. And there's nothing broken, no serious damage, as far as we can tell, except for abrasions, and, of course, you have a minor concussion.
And what am I doing here?
Well, you should stay the night.
No.
Tom, you should be kept under observation.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm going home.
And, now, wait a minute. Now, come on, now, be sensible. Now, just stay here for a while.
Please don't try to keep me here.
Tom, I'm telling you, you shouldn't be alone until we're sure that there is no damage.
I'll drive you home.
Don't put yourself out.
You don't have a car anymore, remember?
I'll call a friend to give me a lift. A real friend.
So how do you expect to get him back?
Got it all figured out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend lots of time with him, right? And then I'm going to eventually become his very best friend.
What good is that going to do?
Well, friends lead to other things.
He is not interested in being your friend. He's in love with Hillary.
That's not true. He is not in love with Hillary. The only reason he went to her in the first place was because he was just getting the feeling that I was smothering him.
Well, his feeling was right, wasn't it?
Yes, it was right. So that is why he went to Hillary. He's really not interested in her. And besides that, she has absolutely no desire to be with him.
I wonder why.
I don't know. She's too stupid to appreciate him, but all the better for me, you know? She's hurt him real bad, and Tad's just going to need a shoulder to cry on.
So that's where you come in, right?
You got it, Sherlock. Great little shoulder, huh?
Look, I think you're making a mistake. I think you ought to give up on Tad.
Yeah? Well, I think you ought to give up on Bob.
It's not the same thing. You already went out with Tad. You know he won't make you happy.
You're wrong. Oh, don't. Tad and I were very happy together.
Yeah, maybe for an hour or two at a time.
Marjorie, you know, you are such a pain sometimes. You may think you're in love with Bob, okay? But you don't know what it's really like to love a man. I happen to have very deep feelings for Tad.
I know you do, Dottie. That's exactly why you're going to get clobbered all over again.
No, not this time around. This time I have learned. I know what I'm doing this time. I'm just going to love him the way he wants. I'm not going to smother him. Really, I've made progress. I've done lots of good things. Really.
Coming. Tad. Oh, well, what a pleasant surprise.
Hi.
What you doing? Where were you?
Oh, just, concentrating, I guess.
Foundations of Chemistry? That fascinating, huh?
Well, I was thinking, of auditing a class this summer, so I was just looking it over.
Why would anyone want to audit a class in chemistry?
Well, it's an interest of mine. Well, what about you? Are you coping all right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Do you mind? I can't really believe it happened. I miss him. And, my dad loved me more than anybody else ever did. My mom, we're not getting along too well. We kind of fight a little too much.
It happens.
Yeah, it does. I just try to stay out of her way as much as possible. That's why I came. I wanted to talk to you and see if you wanted to go to a movie. And then when we got out, we could go right to Jenny and Greg's for dinner.
Oh, well, that's great, but I have something I have to do first.
Oh, well, how long will it take?
You know, I'm really not sure.
Well, Tony, why don't we just meet someplace before we go to dinner? I really don't want to go home. Please?
Well, why don't you come over to my apartment?
Is it okay if I'm early?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll have a drink first.
Okay.
Where are you going? What are you doing? What's this?
Here you go.
What's this? The most popular names in the United States?
Babies.
You went out and bought a baby book? A baby book?
Don't make fun of me, Greg.
Oh, sorry. I'm just kidding. Let's take a look. Boys first?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Number 1, Michael, Christopher, Brian.
I like Brian.
Where's Gregory?
That's there somewhere. There it goes.
30. Number 30.
Okay, go to the girls' club. Go ahead.
Let's see what number 1 is. The girls.
There's girls.
Girls, okay. Well, I shouldn't have figured. Jennifer's
Yes.
number 1.
Of course. What's it say? The fair one. The form of Guinevere. Jennifer.
Oh, that kind of gives me an idea.
What?
If we have a girl, Guinevere. If it's a boy, let's.
Oh, please. No way. Wait, there's another section in here, too, Greg. Shows you how to make up your own names. Here it goes.
I think we should concentrate on making babies. What do you think?
I've got to start dinner.
I think first things come first.
Come on in.
Hey, Mitch.
Hi. Brian, how you doing?
Hanging in.
Sorry, I'll call you later.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait a minute, she doesn't have to take off just because I came in.
Well, she had to be gone, yeah.
Yeah, you and Dottie have things to talk about.
Not in private.
Yeah, well, Dottie may not think so.
See you later. Bye. I'll call you.
Don't smile at me. What the hell is that about?
Nothing. So, how's it going?
Fine. I never thought I'd see the day when I'd hear myself say this, but is your mamacita home?
Yeah, I think so. Why?
Got the first payment, Debbie. I got the first installment for the payment I owe.
Oh, yeah, I'm really sorry you had to do that. I mean, you spent the money on me. You shouldn't have to pay her back.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Tell that to my loving parents. Anyway, do me a favor and tell her that I'm here.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you sit down? So, how's it going? Have you, spoke to Hillary since this morning?
Don't ask. One thing's for sure. She's probably the world's most beautiful iceberg.
Yeah, well, I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself. You know, the worst thing you do is mope around. You gotta get out and just enjoy life.
You just don't understand how I feel.
No, I do understand how you feel, believe it or not. Why don't we all get together, a bunch of us tonight, and go out and party? Take your mind off things.
Sounds good, but I have to work.
All right. Okay, okay, after work, why don't we all get together and go to the steam pit?
I have to speak to my daughter. I'm sorry, Mrs. Tyler. She is not available. Well, I'm not going to hang up this phone until I get some satisfaction.
Well, let me try. Thanks. Mrs. Yeager, this is Mark Dalton. We have an emergency. I want to speak to Erica.
I have to tell you the same thing I told Mrs. Tyler. She is not available.
Where is she?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
All I know is that she and Mr. Chandler went for a drive.
Oh, I see. A drive. Where?
I think I heard Mr. Chandler say something about their going out to the country for a drive. That's all I can tell you now. If you want to leave a message,
I don't think she'd get it. They went for a drive in the country.
But why was she so evasive?
I don't know.
Oh, Mark, Erica's in danger. I know it. I feel it.
I'm going over there.
Honey, be careful.
Hi. What are you doing here?
It's Mark, I'm worried about Erica. You have any idea where she is?
Tuesdays.
Martina Navratilova, move over.
Hi, Grandma.
Well, hi, Pumpkin.
Guess what? I'm getting today.
What?
A hamster.
Oh, wow.
I have to go upstairs and see where I can keep him.
I do that, honey, yes. So, a hamster?
Blame me. It's not my fault. It was a compromise. Oh, she wanted a sheepdog. She's getting a hamster.
Oh.
All right. I guess it's the lesser of two evils.
She really agreed to this, huh?
I think it'll be good for her. I think she needs some responsibility. She can keep him in her room. He'll be quiet. She'll have the responsibility. He'll stay in her room.
All right. Obviously, your sessions are going better with Lynn?
Yeah, I think so. Lynn told me today that she's pretty much given her a clean bill of health. She doesn't feel she needs to see her anymore at all, professionally, anyway.
Honey, this is wonderful. Does that mean this Willie thing is cleared up?
I hope so. I hope so. Apparently, Willie has gone back to wherever Willie came from, if we're lucky.
You know, I'm always going to wonder where this character was created from in the first place.
Oh, I think it was probably a father figure fantasy. You know, she's growing up with women. She's like most women I know. She probably would like to have a man in her life.
Oh, yes, I know what that is like. Maybe, just maybe she could become good friends with Ross. Now, don't you think that that would be a very nice adult male for her to relate to? Yeah, I think so. Is that how you relate to him?
Yes. Oh, honey, I'm happy for myself as well as for Bonnie. That this Willie character is cleared up. See, I wanted to be friends with Ross so that I could find out what's going on in the West Wing, get some clues about Willie. Now I can see him with a clear conscience.
So, is this serious with Ross?
Well, let's just say it's a little hot and heavy right now.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be happy ever, but I'm happy you are.
Okay, home.
Thank you.
Tom, you want to lie down or something?
No, I think I'll just sit down here for a while, thank you.
Okay, well, could I get you a soda or you want a snack maybe?
No, don't fuss over me. You've done plenty just giving me a lift home. I appreciate it.
Well, I was really glad to, but I still wish you'd stayed in the hospital, at least for the night.
There's nothing wrong with me, Donna.
Well, Adam Chandler I'm worried about. Oh, Tom, man, if he ran you off the road, who knows what he could do to you.
Look, if it was Adam Chandler, he's definitely made his point. He's not going to try anything else.
You never know with a guy like Chandler. I think you ought to have somebody come stay with. Why don't I call Zach and see if he can come over?
No. Thank you, no.
There are other reasons I don't think you ought to be alone. Oh, Tom, look, even you have to realize how depressed you've been lately.
Does that surprise you?
What I'm trying to say is, look, if you're alone tonight, you might start drinking.
So?
So it's just going to make it worse, and you're hurting one person. You're hurting yourself.
There's nothing that I can do or that Adam Chandler can do that's going to hurt me worse than Brooke already has.
Hey, don't worry about that tonight, okay?
She's taking away my baby, Donna.
Look, she could still change your mind, huh?
I used to think so. Not anymore.
Oh, Tom, you guys have had problems in the past. You've always worked them out. I think I'll shut up now and go get you a soda, whether you think you want one or not. Be right back.
The past. The past was something else altogether. Thank you.
Sure.
Donna, I'm sorry. I complained to you. I'm a downer to everybody, including myself.
Stop it. Just stop it right now. You cannot give up.
I already have. Adam Chandler should have finished the job. Maybe this will be over.
Why are you looking for Erica?
I got sick and tired of hanging around the hotel room waiting for Erica to call. Hello, Mona.
I thought you broke up. I thought you were leaving
Mark,
town.
things have changed.
How?
Well, she came by the hotel room while I was packing.
Oh, give me strength.
She loves me, Mark.
Well, I don't believe this.
She's not going to tell that to Adam, is she?
Mark, she said she was going to find a way of breaking the news to him.
Oh, but she mustn't, Mike.
I didn't say it was going to happen today.
Oh, but she might. I mean, Erica's in grave danger now that Adam's found out about Tom. Heaven knows.
Well, wait a minute, Mona. What does Tom have to do with this?
Listen, I'm on my way over to the Chandler's right now. I'll explain on the way. Why don't you come with me? We got to get to her sooner. She's in big trouble.
Okay, go on.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just raiding the refrigerator, you know, a little bit of cheese and salami in hand.
Greg, don't tell me you're going to eat now.
I got to keep my energy up if you catch my drift. Yeah, no, thank you.
It's almost dinner time, Greg.
I promise to eat everything. Yo.
Hello, Greg. It's Tony.
Hello, Tony. How you doing?
I'm fine. Listen, Greg, I was wondering if dinner's still on for tonight.
Oh, yeah. We're all ready to go.
great. I wanted to bring a bottle of wine. I was wondering what color? Red, white?
You don't really have to. You really shouldn't, but let me ask the chef, okay? Tony wants to bring some wine, red or white, yeah.
Red wine, I guess.
Red wine, yeah. Okay, red wine will be fine, Tony.
Oh, red it'll be.
Yeah.
Is 6 o'clock okay?
That's just great.
Good.
Okay.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Well. What's that saying about bad pennies?
Oh, Mrs. Ferguson, how charming it is to see you again.
Gee, it's charming to see you, too. What were you guys talking about, or shouldn't I ask?
Actually, I was asking about you.
Oh, you came to see me. I'm flattered, really.
Mm-hmm. Who else? Mrs. Ferguson? This is for you.
I don't believe this. Well, wonders never cease. I don't believe my eyes.
It's the first payment of the debt that I owe you.
You know, this is really very strange, me being on the receiving end of money from you.
I hope it makes you happy.
Would you do me a favor, sweetheart? The next time that you have a little check like this, would you drop it in the mail so I don't have to look at your face?
You mean, don't bother to show my face even though I'm bringing you cash?
Yeah, you got it. You see, Dottie and I no longer wish to have you on the premises. Now, are you bright enough to remember where the door is?
It's been a pleasure.
Do you mind telling me what is wrong with you?
What did I do?
You were nasty and rude to him. All he did was come to bring you a check.
He came to bring me a check because he owes me the money.
Well, yeah, he shouldn't have had to, you know. I mean, he spent the money on me that you gave to him. He should have had to given you anything.
Now, wait a second. You just calm down here, sweetheart. For once, this is not my fault. It's the Martins that wanted him to pay back this money, so if you're mad, I think you should go see them.
Okay. But you don't have to be so mean to him. I mean, you told me he wasn't even invited here anymore.
He's not.
Well, speak for yourself. He is with me.
You're not telling me that you want to see that crumb again.
Tad and I happen to be friends, Mom. And I'm going to see him whether you let me see him here or whether you let me see him outside. I don't care.
I don't believe it. I really don't. He treated you like some kind of an old rag. He has no right to do that, and yet you still want to see him around?
That's your opinion. That's yours, not mine.
Wait a second here. The light, I'm afraid, is beginning to dawn here.
What light?
Is this why that you've perked up lately? Why you're not crying all the time about not seeing him anymore?
I've just gotten over that, that's all.
But you're not over him, are you, darling?
Don't tell me how I feel, Mom, okay?
Hey, wait a second. I hate to say this, but you're not that complicated. I mean, I know you're pretty good here. Now, you have hopes of getting back together with him, don't you?
I don't want to discuss it all.
Please. Just answer my question. Do you have hopes of getting back together with the Toad?
Okay, say it. Are you ready to just knock me right into the tennis court?
Oh, that will be the day. No.
Oh, a little modesty here. You happen to be very good at the game.
Oh, no. Look, see, I decided that if I ever beat you, you'll probably get bored and you'll never want to play with me
First
again.
of all, it doesn't matter to me if you beat me. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose.
Oh, you know, that's something I just love about you. You're such a good sport. Look at the way that you dealt with the gambling mall, the way when you lost that.
What are you talking about,
Well,
the gambling mall?
Just what I said, for heaven's sake. You just let it roll right off your back. No recriminations. You let it go. It's terrific.
Well, you know what they say, don't you?
What?
You're not supposed to cry over spilled milk.
Ah, pearls of wisdom. I must remember
And
that.
secondly, there are other things that I'd like to do with my energies. First of all, I'd like to put more time into my tennis.
Uh-huh.
Secondly, and more importantly, I'd like to put more time with you. Huh?
Oh. Aren't you sweet?
Sweeter?
Yes.
You are irresistible.
Ah.
Okay.
Well-
Let's get out of here because I'm going to forget all about my...
No, wait a minute. We can't leave right now. Devin had to run an errand and asked me to look after Bonnie, and I promised her I would. I can't leave Bonnie alone.
That's no problem.
Good.
Now, where is she?
Upstairs.
That was good. Because, first of all, I'm not her favorite person. I am not her man of the year.
Oh, no. It's nothing personal. You can't take it personally.
First of all, second of all, third of all, they always tell you that children and dogs and cats and all other little things are very good judges of character.
You what, honey? Well, don't you want to also say hello to Ross?
Hello.
Oh, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Are you going to play tennis with Grandma today?
Yes, I am.
Would you teach me how to play?
Are you serious? Of course I'll teach you.
Today?
Yeah, today will be fine.
Wait here, I'll be right back. Wait a minute, where are you going? I want to put on my white shorts. To look like you. Oh, of course.
I don't believe it.
Oh, she wants to be your friend. Isn't this terrific?
I am flattered.
Well, you're flattered. I am thrilled, for heaven's sakes. Oh, I knew this would happen. I just knew it.
You did?
Yes.
Because I didn't.
No, I knew. Just take her a little time, that's all, because some women it takes a little longer to succumb to your wonderful charm.
Yeah, don't push. I'm not pushing. Just not the line. Okay. Maybe you ought to wait in the car. What? No, what are you talking about? No way. You go in there now. It's going to be like waving a red flag in front of Adam. Why don't you wait out here? If I have any trouble, I'll give you a yell. Okay. Well, I'll give you 10 minutes. But if you're not out in 10 minutes, I'm coming in after you. All right?
15. Give me 15 minutes.
All right. 15's fine. 15. Hi, Josh. Look, I want to talk to Erica.
I'm sorry Erica's not here.
All right, then I'll speak to Adam.
Adam's not here either.
Don't lie to me.
Hey, why should I lie to you, Mark?
I don't know why, Josh, but I'm going to find out.
Listen, Mark, you want to be playing the piano with one hand?
You enjoy it, Greg. It's a very special vintage.
Bert, huh? Listen, I'm getting a little bit tired of people blowing by me here at this front door. You want trouble?
No more trouble. Josh, you don't know your own strength.
And you don't know enough not to keep busting into people's houses.
What are you guys hiding here?
Look, we're not hiding anything. I'm following Mr. Chandler's orders. He doesn't want you in here when he's not home.
Josh, I'm Erica's brother. I'm not going to hurt anything.
You're also a troublemaker.
Me? Look, I'm just looking for Erica, okay?
How many times do I got to tell you she's not here?
Oh, wait.
No way. How do you want to leave? Peaceably or otherwise?
Okay. Look, have her give me a call when she gets in, huh?
Listen, I'll tell Mr. Chandler, and if he wants to tell her, fine.
Right.
Look, hi. Listen, thanks for meeting me. Oh, I'm glad I had the time. Me too. Look, I'm going to get right into this. You know, I took Tom home from the hospital.
Yeah. I offered to take him home, but he didn't want me to, so I'm glad he had a friend to call.
Yeah, well, I think of you as my friend, too.
Well, that goes both ways.
Good. Because, Brooke, if we're going to stay friends, we've got to talk.
That sounds serious.
It is. Listen, I've seen Tom pretty depressed at times, but he's bottomed out this time.
Donna, he's created his own problems.
No, I'm not so sure that it's all that one-sided.
Good afternoon, ladies. What can I get for you today?
Can I have a Diet Cola, please?
Mm-hmm. Just a club soda, thank
Okay, sure.
Are you blaming me?
No, well, maybe, yeah, partly.
Did he do a number on me?
Oh, Brooke, you know Tom would never do that. Anyway, you know, he didn't have to, because I see things from your side, or I did until just recently. The stuff with Gil and now this business with Erica.
He told you about Erica?
Yes, and Brooke, I know how you must have felt. But don't you think you're carrying things a little too far?
How? By leaving an unfaithful alcoholic husband?
The way I see it, you're doing more. Looks to me like you're using your unborn child to get revenge. I don't want revenge. I just want to get away from him. Yeah, but you're taking his child, too, and he is hurting. He's really in pain.
Well, maybe he deserves to be.
No, not this much.
Here you go. Club soda and a diet soda.
Thanks. Brooke, you don't realize how much this baby means to Tom. You've got to think about what you're doing.
Donna, I have thought about it. Believe me.
Think some more. Because you might be driving Tom to do something drastic, and you're going to hate yourself if that happens.
Continue to take responsibility for what he does.
You might have to. You might have to if worst comes to worst.
What do you think I should do?
All right, I'll tell you. I think you've got to stop threatening to take Tom's child away from him. If you can possibly see your way clear, make some kind of compromise. You've got to give the guy something to live for. I'm sorry to come down so hard on you. But we are friends, and I hope it'll give you something to think about. I gotta run. I'll get the check on my way out. Thanks again for meeting me.
Okay. Maybe I do owe him something.
Tomorrow on The Love Report, an in-depth study of teenage sex. Is it the end of innocence? And this week on The Love Report,
I've always wanted to do great things and achieve many things.
from Motown marvel to the thriller of our time, an intimate look at Michael Jackson. And on Ryan's Hope, Delia's married to one man, but spending her honeymoon with another.
Don't you dare tell my husband.
The Love Report and Ryan's Hope, 2 ways to brighten your day on ABC.
He is not a toad, and I'm not interested in him that way. I just want to be friends with him. Why? Why? Because I enjoy his company. I have to enjoy his company, and I don't want to lose touch with him. I'm really sorry, Pumpkin. I am really sorry. I don't believe that. Yeah, well, Mom, to tell you the truth, that's nothing new. You never believed me. That is not true. That is not true at all. It's just that somebody like that, he doesn't know, his friendships doesn't satisfy him. That is not true. That's all he wants from me. I know that. No. All he wants is either sex or money, and I'm surprised that you don't know it by now. Mom, you've never given him a chance. That's your problem. You never did. Honey, I did. I've had business dealings with him. I know all about him and his type. Remember when he broke up with me that night? Well, he told me he wanted to be friends with me. And so I'm taking up on his offer. That's all. I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I think that you want to go after him again, and this time, I can't let you do it. Mom, please. Please, just let it go. Angel, you are wasting your precious time here. You could be out there looking for a terrific, eligible, wonderful boy who happens to have a lot of money. All right, Mom. All right, I'll make you a deal. I'm a little nervous about deals. Okay, no, this is it. If you won't bother with me and Tad being friends, I will go through with that dumb debutante party you want me to do. Okay? You have to go through with the debutante party anyway. Want to make a bet?
No, wait a second. You're going to go through with this debutante.
Mom, I will cooperate as soon as you give me the word. Okay?
You are very stubborn.
Is it a deal?
I know I'm going to be sorry for this.
Mom, all I want is to be friends with him. That's it. Please?
All right. But I'm only saying all right because I've got no other choice.
Shake. Come on. Come on. Now, we both have what we both want.
He's gone, Tony. He's gone forever.
I know. Oh, please, don't cry. I'll take care of you.
Thank you. You're so good to me.
All I ever want to do is make you happy.
I couldn't have gotten through this without you.
And I'll always be here. Always.
You Tony Barkley?
Yeah, what?
You're under arrest for murder.
What are you talking about?
We have the proof. Pathologists found traces of the chemicals you used.
Chemicals?
We also found your fingerprints in the lab where the chemicals were stolen.
I was just auditing that class.
Isn't it strange that they were stolen the same day as the murder? Come on, there's no use denying it. Pieces of the puzzle all fit together. We can prove that you murdered Greg Nelson.
It was you, Tony? You? I will never forgive you, never!
Jenny? Jenny! 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 No, this has to look like an accident. Chemicals can be traced. Who is it? Just a minute.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry I'm early. I mean, if you were doing something, I can read a magazine or something.
No, I'm ready. I just got to brush my teeth. And we'll go for that drink I promised.
If you want to.
Oh, my God. I think I need it.
Tony?
Yeah?
Why do we have to go out? I mean, we can just have a drink right here, right?
On ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings, Chief Justice Warren Burger was expected to establish a conservative Supreme Court. He hasn't always lived up to that expectation. Tomorrow, Cole